Hello and welcome to a long-awaited episode of Tales Across Time and Space, Hellknight Hill. So, sorry for basically giving a miss on pretty much all of October. It's crunch month for me in a lot of ways. Nothing just lined up right. Busy, and more busy. So, onto some other news about the show. Unfortunately, fortunately, like, it's for good reasons, but it sucks for us. Due to some new employment, Trevor will have to be leaving us on the stream. Not that he wants to, he just... Yeah, so this will be his last
need money to pay for this hobby.
Yes. Yes, this is...
And if anybody has to sacrifice themselves for the party, this get paid.
Not gonna happen.
Yeah, so...
Aww.
Again, raised by goblins, remember? We'll run away if nothing
Gobble
else.
go boom.
See, there's a thin line between self-destructing and noble sacrifice. Very thin line. But yes, other than that, there's not anything terribly relevant that's happened. I apologize again for the delay. We're going to be a little out of it. We're a little out of practice. Rusty! That was the term I was trying to come up with earlier. Rusty! For those wondering, I could not come up with a term for what we would be because we haven't played in a while. Rusty is the term.
Gee, it's like a month and I think a little over a month. I'm not sure much longer.
We missed out about 5 weeks of games just because of where... And the light comes on. Oh yes, that's the other thing. My setup has been moved to a different part of the house. Sorry for any mess in the background here. This will be changing shortly. This is just what I have at the moment, so... But yes, let's just skip over to the map here instead of that, so we can keep that to a minimum. But as always, I am your game master, and I'm joined by...
Duel is still on the phone, so...
So I'll just skip over Duel for right now.
Magical Trevor, and for the last time for the time being, I am playing Ashen Burntail, the Phoenix Wolf Alchemist.
I'm Janie SB, and I'm going to be playing Naomi Woodcock, the Gnomish Bard.
Nightshine, you're still there.
I'm Copperwire. I play. I'm Nightshine, and I play Copperwire. The Steel Heart Wizards.
He is
you're
so
playing
method.
yourself?
He is so method.
Yes.
Hello, I'm Dustin, and I am playing Gentleheart, the Pony Barbarian. And it's been 50 years since we last seen each other.
No, it hasn't been 50 years. You were just stuck in the hypersonic lion tamer. So...
We like lions.
Last we left off, you had been exploring around the southern... I really hope it's southern because... You know what? You found the compass, Rose. Where's the compass? Yes, it was southern. Okay. I'm sorry. Ever since Kingmaker's map, I am paranoid about what direction is actually south. But, you were exploring around the southern portion of the, Hellknight, the castle on Hellknight Hill. You had fought off a bugbear who had made a small fort out of old beds. And you discovered that the pantries were well stocked with spiders. And
Yay.
you had found your way...
and giant, and like, wasn't there a bat too?
I think that was earlier. I don't think that was last week necessarily. I don't know. That was not... I only looked at the ending portion.
Over a month.
Yeah, and I did look at the ending portion. You did fight a giant bat. I'm not saying that's wrong. I just don't know if it was last time. So
I think it was the time before.
I know. I would just... Since it's been over a month, I don't think we care if we do a full review of what the heck we're doing, what has gone on.
Yeah. Alright, windowed. Sorry, just gotta get my view of your guys' map going. So, there we go. So I can see it and keep that. But you are about to open...
Trevor, sorry, Thomas, Duel's back, so you can unmute him.
Thank you. Sorry about that. You're just on the phone, and I need to get the intro done. So.
Okay.
Right.
So can we... I would like to know what you were in the middle of trying to explain and the actual intro, because I missed all of what's going on.
I was just recapping what happened last time.
Okay. So
yeah.
what happened last time?
You fought a bugbear in a fortress of pillows, you found the cupboards were stocked with spiders, and you were about to open a door to a room that I warned you that a lot of stuff is going to start happening, which is why we ended when we did last time. Even though it made the session run
So
a little.
literally, our cliffhanger was a door open.
Yep. But
okay.
So yeah. But before we do anything else, I have to actually open the door. Inside, you find
What is this?
your favorite friend and your worst nightmare. Box text.
Which door is that?
This door.
Yeah, that door.
Why did I get moved? I thought I was with everybody here.
No, you were down by Ashen, I think. So, 1 second here.
Yeah. So where is everyone?
They're up here. I can't ping on this
Left
layer.
or right?
Forward.
Let's see. 1, 2, 3.
Okay. I'll say I'm like.
We
right
can be
there.
following behind.
All right. So.
It's okay.
Okay, I unfortunately they make these two rooms that are right connected to one another, like halfway across the book from each other. It feels like.
That doesn't sound like good design.
To the north of many rows of stadium-style benches stands a wide dais. Garbage clutters what was once undoubtedly a pristine floor. A small corridor near the dais leads to the west, while to the north, an iron gate provides a view into a central courtyard. You hear noises to the north as well. The sound of claws scraping stone, barking growls, and further in the distance what sounds like two people arguing in Goblin.
I think I speak Goblin.
Well, I mean, I'm pretty sure one of you at least speaks Goblin.
I do.
What?
We have
no.
Mr.
How would I possibly know Goblin? Come on.
Like he was raised by him or something. No, it's obviously me. I'm gonna have to go handle this.
I just speak the international language of sword.
The language of swords.
He's not fluent, though. They never seem to get his point.
But when I do get my point across, it comes across hard.
Yeah, but it's pretty divisive points you make.
I also have to be pretty sharp in order to be effective at it.
And that's how we reach -1 viewers. By existing, we actually increase the viewership of every live stream going on right now. But anyways.
Well, even if we're at negative viewers, if it's encouraging others to view someone, that's good.
Speaking of which, I should probably link our videos.
Yeah, that might be good. But yes. So yeah, that's what you find yourself in.
Knock, knock.
What do you do?
So we hear goblins, but we don't see them yet, right?
Nope, you don't see anything.
I will head into the ward.
You would probably knock over a few of the benches.
Probably.
So yes, just so you know, this I'm describing the room up here.
Yeah.
For those who are congregating to the south in the spider pantry room.
Because if I remember, I think we were falling behind because I was tending his wounds last time or something.
Yeah, I just gave him a free bunch of hit points just to bolster him because he wasn't actually able to play towards the end of last week.
Hello. Any goblins here? We are here to rescue you.
There's no one in your current room.
Alright. I will move over to this door and open it.
You find a room you have been in before.
Alright. I will move up and start opening.
I think you're going the wrong way.
Just so you know,
I think
the sound is coming from this door.
Okay.
Down here.
Oh, I got you pinged me and then I moved backward.
Sorry, I was trying to I had to update the camera view.
Alright. I will open the big door.
Alright, yeah, you see the door is slightly ajar. Is it? By the way, is anyone following him into this room?
Yeah, I was kind of wondering that. I was like, am I going to solo this encounter?
I'm sorry, I was behind tending to wounds, so unfortunately my character it would not make sense for my character to be the first one there.
I thought it was the other way, but yes, I'm following.
So I've been waiting for Naomi to go forward.
And what about Pale Ribbons? What is he doing?
I don't actually know that. What's
I'm just
everybody?
Sorry, I was just asking if you were following.
I guess so. Where are people going?
Into here and up there. Towards the... So. But yes, so you see that the iron gate has a sign of a lock, but it is currently unlocked and left slightly ajar.
Is that which way? Which way is that? Okay. Oh, okay. There's people. Although for some, why are the other two down there?
Because they're waiting for each other to move
for
first.
everyone else to go.
They're stuck in a no after you loop.
Oh, because okay, so they're this way, right?
Yeah, up there. Like I can move your tokens if you guys want to. You don't have to.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. But I assume that me and Ashen are in the furthest back simply because of timing.
Yes. All right. So everyone stop moving here. So I was just wanting to make sure that if people were following, that they were following versus. So yes. All right. I'm gonna ping move the board here. So. All right. Have to be on the right layer. Wow, I timed that well. Anyways, as you look into a giant courtyard, which I will describe shortly as soon as I scroll back down to it. A short flight of stairs leads down to an open-aired courtyard, surrounded by imposing octagonal walls, while a heavy iron gate separates it from the halls to the south. A few errant milkweeds and tuft of crabgrass protrude from the cracked cobblestone flooring. The ground to the west is sunken in, creating a natural pool of rainwater. To the north, the battlements above have partially collapsed into a huge mound of stone and wooden rubble, under which some sort of reptilian creature seems to have been crushed. The top half of the flight of wooden stairs rises up to the battlements above the collapsed section of walls. Broken plants from the bottom half lie amid the rubble below. A thick rope has been affixed by a grappling hook to the lower portion of the stairs, dangling down within a few feet of the top of the rubble pile. There's more. It's just at the drop of the page. The desperate shouts and barking growls continue here, but now their sources are obvious. The shouts come from the battlements above, where a few goblins and a halfling man holding another goblin at knife point can be seen. The man seems to be threatening the goblins, while the goblins look like they're pleading for mercy. The source of the growling is of greater concern, though, for it comes from a large draconic beast not far away at ground level, roaring at the delicious but inaccessible prey above.
Looks like we found our goblins. they're in trouble. I will.
1 second here. Pause. Just.
So go to the lobby.
Okay,
all
yeah.
go to the-
But you know what else appears? Dupe.
Dreaded box text?
Nope.
Initiative.
Roll perception for me, please, for your initiative. Wow.
Oh, you forgot to click on your token, Jane.
I'm manually keying it in, so don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Thank you. I forgot to click my token for that.
Why did no? Why does Sharon, not a prince, gnome confirmed, have a turn?
Why? Why does he have it?
I think
you clicked on your frogs on the turn order because it's on you.
Excellent.
Because
yes!
you selected its token when you rolled for initiative.
Oh, that's why. Oops.
All right, so gentle heart, you see a giant reptilian beast before you.
Yep.
What do you do?
I am going to. Oh god, it's been so long. I forget it. Like, does rage and actually take an action?
Yes, it does.
All right. So I'm going to rage, and then I think I can do my charge attack.
Yeah, it's basically you just move twice and then attack
Yeah.
for
Okay.
2 actions. So.
Yeah. I'll just rage, then move, then attack. I guess. So.
Yeah. Okay. Move yourself a little lower there, because you do take up the full 4 spaces. So you.
Yeah. Sorry. My token's like invisible, so it doesn't sometimes occur to me like, oh yeah, I'm not 3 square.
Yeah.
What? You're not a priest?
What? Where did you get priest?
I thought he said a priest.
Sorry. That was not the right damage. There we go.
Okay, so we'll just take that. See what's it say. See, you hit.
Yes, the curse is broken.
And as you strike it, and it starts coughing and hacking, and then this horrible smelling breath comes out of it. And I need you to make a fort save.
All right.
You are sickened 1.
Oh no.
Wait, you have to say it in character. Oh no.
Oh, that's right. Oh no. I feel sick.
Okay. And that's the end of your turn.
I forgot how deadpan your character was, Dustin.
It's just decides it just looks you up and over, just like a little punk, and then he lunges for your throat with a mighty clamp of its jaws. I believe a 27 hits your AC?
Yes, it does. I'm
You
so
take-
angry right now.
What's your actually? What is your AC right now? Because aren't you
My
taking
AC is 18.
Because aren't you taking a penalty due to rage?
Well, that's right. So it would be 17.
And actually, sickened also lowers your AC. Now that I remember that.
Okay, so
So you take it crits, and you take 18 damage.
all right. Well, goodbye temporary HP.
I mean, at least of all things to do, it's like you lose that chunk versus
Yep.
consciousness,
That's... Ouch.
and it rips a small little like lacerations across your neck. It swiftly turns, swinging its tail at you. God. Does a 19 hit?
Yep.
You take 9 bludgeoning damage.
Well, I'm down.
Wow!
Just like every week.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this thing is
Such an angry guy. Always gets murdered.
Yeah. Remember, no negative hit points. You're at 0, not...
Is that just a normal roll to the system?
Yep. There's no negative hit points. You just get dying conditions. So, because he doesn't know where anything else is, he's gonna try to bite
He just
you
thinks like,
one more time.
You're gonna try to eat Dustin?
He does not hit you. Even factoring in the massive penalties, being unconscious and thing, he does not hit because third attack in a turn.
I just slightly roll out of the way.
Well, he thought you were apparently a bit bigger, so he like snapped at the floor.
He snapped at that one square that you keep forgetting is from your face. Anyways, it's your turn. You witness Gentleheart shout, rage, and run out, and then suddenly you hear a large thud. One that you've grown familiar with hearing.
Ah, he's followed again, hasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, don't get me wrong. He took out a significant chunk with that one attack.
I mean, yeah, he is a good DPS, but that means he drew aggro.
Alright, so, sorry. Pale Ribbons, what is your plan?
I'm still trying to remember what my... anything about my character.
It has been a while, I will admit.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you were the cleric, right?
Alright. And I'm pretty sure I don't have any spells left for the day.
Well, the healing ones, at least.
I think. It's... Oh yeah,
Could
that's
be
why
marked
I
on
have...
your sheet.
Well, no, the sheet doesn't keep track of those things.
Where's my
Let's see.
Where did I put my books? There's my book.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't have any resources left.
Might as well go in and smack it with your mace. Or whatever weapon you own.
Okay, what is even in there? Because of the setup, I don't actually know anything about...
Well, that's perfectly in character, then.
That's why I'm not inclined to do anything.
Well, if you want to move into the room, you can at least move up to the square and then spend any remaining movement after you see what it is. Because you're going to have to move regardless to do anything.
Unless you choose to just pass your turn.
Well, I'm not passing my turn. Oh, there's a thing. Okay, there's a thing there.
Yeah. We dusted literally ran in.
Not right now, Jane.
You did what to the where now?
What? I just said
Jane
not right.
said something. Jane said
Dustin
something.
ran in. Dustin ran in, and there was a loud thud. All we know right now.
I'm going to blind guess that Dustin is Gentleheart.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sorry, I should use his character name.
Yeah, since that's the... Since they... Anyway.
Ugh.
I am sorry, I have to remember what anything does in this version of the game.
Mm-hmm. No, I understand.
No worries.
It has been a while. And I got the hiccups. Great.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Well, it's worth getting the hiccups if you get toothless with it.
No, Jane. No.
Well, well, there's pretty much nothing I can do this turn.
See. 1 second. Let me take a look at your character sheet so I can give you some reminders of what you can. That is not your character sheet.
What?
Sorry, I thought something was your character sheet, but that was an NPC thing I pulled up for later.
Right. Well, there's nothing I can do because I moved up and just enough to see what was in the room, and it takes two turns to do anything else.
Well,
to whatever's to do anything else.
Yeah.
Well, for one, you could always use your move to move in range and just basic attack once.
Yeah.
I don't have enough move to do that.
Well, what I was saying before was because you couldn't physically see where your token was, I was going to let you spend the rest of your movement. You didn't necessarily stop at the enter of the room. You just saw what was there, and then you could make decisions with that with the rest of your movement.
Oh, okay.
So right now yeah. So right there, that was just one action to move. So you could either move up to the thing.
And now
Sorry.
Okay, I'll use a stabilize.
Okay. Congratulations. Gentleheart is no longer dying.
Yay!
For now.
Yep.
Yay, if you're not dead.
Alright. No. Nomi.
Naomi. Yep. Well, obviously there's a fight going on. I'm going to move up to make sure I'm in range of it. And I'm going to sing a song.
Yep.
Oh no, this part I do remember.
Also, I found out something I've been doing wrong.
Oh, no.
I thought the range on Aspire Courage was 30 feet. It's 60.
No, it's 60.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I noticed this.
So,
I can sing even further away. I still want to be like in 30 feet normally anyway for that one skill.
But a lot of times where you guys in the past would have been just out of range, you probably would have been in range because my brain was assuming some older numbers. So I apologize for that error on my part. Alright, so one action.
Yeah, because...
So what's your last action? Which you were about to
Can
say.
I reposition slightly? Okay, now I can see the beast. There we go. And then my last action is because Pale Ribbons is very likely about to be attacked. I'm going to give a forbidding ward.
Alright.
Pretty sure that's one action, right? Let me double check.
No, it's
Why
two
would
actions.
he be attacked?
Curses! Foiled again.
Yeah, it's two actions, and also both targets, both the creature and the person you're trying to protect, have to be within 30 feet.
Oh, the beast isn't in 30 feet?
No, it's 35.
Darn it! What else can I do with the single action at this point? Well, let's see.
You can try to demoralize it.
You can raise shields.
Yeah. All you
Raise
have
my
to
shield
do-
to prepare to be attacked makes sense.
Yeah, you can demoralize it. All you have to do
Holy
is
crap.
all you have to
Is
do
that
is
a dragon?
sing.
All right, but yes, I will start singing, and thus I will raise my shield as my third action. That is what I will do with this turn.
Ashen Burntail.
The moment.
You have heard. You heard the roar cry of Gentle Heart, followed by Naomi's songs, and
In this case, I did actually sing a song.
and
I sang, "Holy
You are-
crap!
you are
Let's
all-
get the dragon."
and you're pretty sure that a fight is now afoot. What is your desired action?
Well, I am insulted that it's not a paw instead, so I am going to start heading towards it, which my movement is 30. Excellent. 5. 2, 30. I see nothing. I shall continue moving. Oh my, that's a thing. Well, she will finish her movement by actually going back there.
I just like this. You kind of skid down these steps, and you just kind of skid and just like, nope.
I believe, is it an action to do a knowledge check on it?
Yes, it is.
Ooh,
Oh
what
god
knowledge
dang! I
would
could have
it
done
be?
that. I'm so bad.
You can make an Arcana check.
Okay, I'm normally pretty okay at it. 15?
Not quite. You swear you've you've seen something like this before, but it is just
Well,
not.
it's my turn.
It's just not getting it quite there. Copper wiring. Singing, battle cry, thud, you know the drill.
I'm gonna move. It's even scary. I'm going to Ray of Frost.
Ah. Well, good news for you. You hit.
I hit,
Huzzah!
and that's it.
Yep. Unfortunately, you did not crit, so no extra fun stuff.
Oh,
Gentle Heart, because I did actually have to move your turn. You are unconscious.
Mm-hmm. I'm just eating chips right now, so.
Yeah, that's fine. That feels about. That feels about right. So it's just going to charge over. You know, it doesn't like that it got it got hit with a laser. It moves up here,
no.
and then it does something that you swear is like a move out of a video game, where it just suddenly spins quickly and swiping its tail underneath all of your mini legs.
Hmm.
Could I get everyone's fort DC, please? Not everyone. Pale ribbons and coppers.
Okay, I was about to say, God.
Oh, poor
15.
Dustin. He's a conjurer.
You can't. I'm sorry, but you can't trip someone who's already on the ground.
I mean,
it is brilliant logic.
Is it? Do I roll or do I?
No,
add
it's
a
just
10?
what your fortitude is plus 10.
15.
All right, and all right, you're both 15, based on the numbers here in the roll you did there. All right, you are both tripped and locked prone. So you're just on the ground right now. So it'll just take an action to get back up, but Unfortunately, he's swinging that tail for one more loop at copper wiring, so he's making a tail attack. Does a 15 hit your no. Does a 17 hit your AC?
Yes.
All right, you're taking some damage. You take 10 bludgeoning damage. As that.
What do you guys? This thing hits like a truck.
Well, to be fair, it is.
Sure, it hits like a truck, or it isn't a truck.
Well, both.
But it is now Pale Ribbon's turn. You are right now lying on the ground.
Okay.
What do you do? For reference, it will take one action to stand back up.
I feel like that would be a bad idea to even attempt to do so in close quarters.
Well, you don't know if it has an attack of opportunity or not.
I don't?
Yeah, it could not have an attack of opportunity. Not everything has that. And right now, if you are prone on the ground, you are flat-footed to its attacks. So you take... It basically gets effectively a +2, technically a -2 to your AC against its attacks. They're right up against you, so things to keep in mind.
I'm gonna make some tea.
I am not Google searching prone. I'm using the program's prone.
The what's the program's prone?
I use the Easy Tool library to look up conditions, such as just double checking the text on prone. So,
Nice.
Okay.
That's easy.
It's so much easier if everything had an attack of opportunity.
yep. I'll tell you, more often than not, they don't. From my experience with looking through things. Typically, only things that are similar to fighters or on that kind of par proficiency will have a attack of opportunity.
Right.
Sorry, what are we waiting for?
Pale Ribbons to take their turn.
Yeah, me to figure out what I can do. Not in terms of what actions are possible to take, but what things I can do.
Mm-hmm.
Can I nominate like a 3-minute rule or something?
Yeah.
We kind of have the rest of people's turns to figure out what we're going to do on our turn.
Yeah.
So
Well, because, and especially
there's
because
no
If you want to think about it, I can push you to the bottom of the group of people for right now to give you a little more time to think while we do other stuff.
No, that isn't necessary.
Okay.
Huh? That sounds. Other than that, are there any other effects from prone?
You're flat-footed. You take a -2 penalty to attack rolls. And the only move actions you can do is crawl or stand up.
Okay, then I'll stand up.
Okay, you stand up.
All right, and I will put my. I will use an action to, get my shield bonus.
All right, you'll raise your shield.
And yes, and then attempt to stab it with my spear.
Okay.
Where is that on this sheet? It is, I think, here.
All right, you hit. Roll that damage. All right. Your spear strikes true, leaving a nasty mark on its body. However, it starts coughing and hacking. And all right. I need both Pale Ribbons and Ashen Burntail to give me fort saves. As a plume of foul-smelling air. Yeah, both of you just kind of nope it off, and you are unaffected.
I mean,
Well,
if
I
it's
like
not
soup.
Related,
I got to
like it's gonna affect me.
Well, I got to super save or something like that.
Yeah, you definitely got a crit success. Unfortunately for you, there was no extra effect on it. Basically, it does nothing on any save, so.
It's
He
not
has
always the
become
way.
immune to it.
Oh, and he actually takes 1 more point of damage because Inspire Courage.
Don't forget me inspiring.
I know, I try not to forget that. Actually, he takes
Need
another
you to turn
point of...
off
He takes another point of damage
blanket
because...
for me.
Yeah, he takes another point of damage because the cantrip was also benefiting from that. So yeah, okay. Alright. Know me.
Alright, first of all, since I was reminded of that action I could have taken last turn, but now I actually remember, I will do a knowledge check to see if I know what the heck it is.
Alright, roll an Arcana for me.
Oh god, the Arcana, crap. I think it's obviously a dragon. I mean, I already said, in the first line of my song, is that a dragon?
No, you at first thought it was a dragon, but now looking at it closer, you realize this is not a true dragon. This is a pseudo-dragon. A shapeshifter who likes to impersonate dragons. And is... While territorial, is very kind, and its blood can be used to make a potent narcotic.
Oh, okay.
Wait,
It's very kind.
these are the Pathfinder 2 versions of pseudo-dragons?
Look at the roll in the chat before you say that.
Yeah, you might...
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Well, obviously, I'm going to need to keep inspiring my team. But first, I need to take a moment, I think. Let me double check how long that spellcast takes. Because if we have a party member who's using their weapon to attack the monster... Okay, yeah. I'm going to take a break from my song.
Okay.
And I'm going to empower... Oh, crap, I actually have to get in range for that. Shoot. Never mind. That's a touch spell.
Yep.
Dang it. Darn it. You knew what I was going to do.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I knew what you were going to do.
Alright, but I will provide a foreboding ward for our tinky boy.
So
Cleric.
you're doing that instead of
Well, I'm trying to think, like, there's not really a ton of other one-action things I can do.
well, Forbidding Ward is not 2-action. It is
yeah, it is.
Forbidding Ward is 2-action, sorry. So
Yeah.
So I'm just saying,
So,
is that one
nothing
bonus
else
to
to
AC worth the everyone getting bonuses to attack and damage, plus being able to move?
You know what? True. I guess I'll keep singing, and I'll be like, holy crap, it is a real dragon. And then I'm going to go hide behind this phone.
Truly, they will sing of your courage in years to come.
Yes, this.
Ashen Burntail.
Wait, it is a real dragon. But it's still kind of scary.
So, do I know about any... Oh, no. Okay.
Well, I obviously
This thing, it coughed smoke,
was
right?
saying it's not a real dragon.
Shush.
Basically, it has a breath version of a Komodo dragon bite. It is just that nasty.
That's
Hey, yeah.
glorious.
It really needs a mint.
Way I can position myself here.
I don't
It-
suppose
Move a
that's
little?
maybe a crit? Probably not.
What is?
My attack?
It has not pop. I am not getting anything on my end here. Does anyone else see it?
Roll20
No.
likes to do this
Copying and
sometimes. where-
pasting.
Yeah, this is a weird glitch Roll20 does at times where only the person who rolls can see the what they roll.
It's been happening a lot recently, and I'm really
Well,
disappointed.
I trust you enough to say what you rolled. What was your total?
24.
You hit.
I rolled a 19. So it could be cool if that were a crit, but I'm kind of doubting that it's... Well, wait, do ranged attacks get to benefit from flat-footed or no?
It's not
Or
flat-footed.
does it? Is Pale Ribbons not counting as being next to it?
You have to be flanking. You have to be on opposite sides to flank, and that only applies to melee.
I thought that changed for 2e. Okay,
No.
sorry. I'm getting different editions mixed up.
Yep. Nope. You're probably
Or
thinking of
different
how.
groups.
Yeah, you're probably thinking of how rogues get sneak attack in 5e.
Probably. Yeah.
Either way, you still hit. So you deal 3 damage. You threw a. I assume you threw it without splash.
Plus one.
Correct.
Why would I do it without the splash?
I mean,
Oh, right, because I don't have directional control, right?
Yeah.
I'm a level 1 alchemist. I don't... Gosh dang it.
Now, what is this control you speak of?
so okay. So for the curiosity of your macro, is that 3 damage you posted on the Discord, including your splash damage, or is that separate from your splash damage?
Splash damage, I don't think is included.
Okay. So you just threw a. I don't
I
even
threw
know
a
what-
basic lesser ice frost file, or whatever it's called.
Frost file. Yeah, they used to be called liquid ice until I think people were pointing out that that's water.
Yeah.
All right. Yep. It actually goes down.
Oh,
Oh,
That's why I was asking about that splash damage, because if it was included, it had 1 hit point. If it wasn't, it was going down.
Wait, why would a burning character have an ice attack? Pretty tough.
because I'm still an alchemist, duh. How do you think I put out fires that I create?
And as someone who's
Oh,
played
use
like
your
a
brain.
fire mainly character, like a lot of things have fire immunity.
That's actually a lot less true now.
Ah.
most of the time it's just things that it really makes sense for them to be immune to fire, like red dragons and fire elementals. But like you're gonna find a lot less blanket immunities in PF2.
That's good. Flambe's viable now.
But yeah, so the creature slumps down to the ground. And it is no more. Of course, the all right, the goblins have started calling for help from up there, while the halfling with holding the other goblins has continued to threaten them. So, what do you do? There is a rope hanging from the staircase. Also, at least one of you can fly. And I'm not going to question how a horse can climb a rope in this, because that would break the game a little too much, I think.
How do ponies climb ropes?
Just suspend your disbelief as hard as you can.
Look, I'm a talking horse that wields a sword. I think disbelief is not an issue.
Oh, hold on. Dustin, would your character go, yep?
Maybe.
I'm in pain. I think Gentle Heart is too. Also, do I get any loot?
Well, if you look around the area, you notice there's like there's like 7 dog slicers, 3 short bows, and 15 arrows scattered across the courtyard. So there's that.
Is it safe in there now? Do I hear these other goblins and this person or whatever from where I am? Because I don't know if I can see them from my position.
You could vaguely hear them from in the room, but when the door was closed before, so yeah, you can kind of hear them. Not super clearly, but
you can hear distress.
Why do I have to be so tiny? I was going to go in and start tending to Gentle Heart's wounds. Because, he's a sweetie boy.
Mm-hmm.
I'm also in pain.
Can you guys wait for like 2 hours?
Can you wait? But I guess I'm going to use him I will try to use him as cover while I tend to his wounds.
It looks like, it does look like that that halfling guy is more focused on the goblins than he is about you guys being down there. The thing he figures it's just something else fighting with the creature, and he's just not terribly concerned with you at the moment. So, if you want to take 10 minutes to treat his wounds, anyone else have anything they wish to do in this time frame?
Well, it's not like I want to do it, but as somehow the bard is better at mending wounds than the cleric.
There's not much I can do about that.
Weird, Dave, when the bard is a better healer than a cleric.
Well, I wouldn't go super far into that. It just happened to be that you were the one who had the healing kit.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Because actually looking at character-wise...
he probably has healing spells, but...
he also has a +6 versus your +5 medicine check. So there's that too.
Yeah. It's just that you have the bonus to heal in, and this is world of possible critical failures on things.
Yeah. So anyways.
Well, but I mean, like as much as that's a potential negative, on the other hand, that's still a plus side in my opinion, because it helps stop like everyone from going, oh well, I'll roll that too, because now there's actually a consequence.
Just you can stop there. This has already been it's already been a thing, and there's not much point in like rehashing it.
Anyways, you succeed, and you the barbarian recovers 2d8 hit points, so you get 8 hit points back.
Yay!
And you are no longer considered wounded from the dying condition. So.
How's that?
And I'm also going to just remove the second condition because I figure you wretch.
Wow.
You barf at some time while I'm bending you, and I'm like, oh. Yeah, I'm glad you finally hit him.
So yes, so you are in the lower level as a bunch a halfling and some goblins argue above you. What do you do?
Does anyone else want to do something in the 10 minutes while I'm bending to his wounds? Or are you guys going to patiently wait?
Well,
I'm going to go up and join the argument and prove that I'm right and they're both wrong.
I complain about
As
Spain.
any proper goblin would.
Oh yeah, you can.
Well, that does seem pretty accurate.
You can actually make out what the arguing's about, so I'll let you know that while you're down here. Where did they put that exact info? Yeah, basically to give you an idea of how far apart these things are, the area you entered from, which has the information about what you are overhearing, is in Area 6. This area is Area 12. Alright. There's the sidebar. Basically, the halfling man is making insulting demands that he be shown the way into the Citadel dungeon, while the goblins are refusing and insulting him just as bad as he's giving out. So pretty standard goblin tactics.
Okay.
Are they calling his mother a hamster and his father an elderbearer?
No. And Copper, are you trying to ride Gentleheart?
Hey, that's my shtick. I'm the one riding who gets to ride the pony.
I mean, yeah, I tend to agree. You should always be the one to ride the pony.
We should go.
Hey, this is my big old pony.
What were you saying there,
there's
Dust?
a rope. I was saying that.
Yeah, there's a rope over here. Here, 1 second here. I'm going to adjust the view for stream. So, yeah, that rope is up here.
Alright. I'm going to go and climb the rope.
Alright, roll athletics check. Yeah, athletics. I just literally, my brain just thought, alright, you climb up the rope. So, is anyone else following? Pale Ribbons doesn't need to make the athletic check because flight.
Oh, neat.
Because you can totally fly. Copper Wiring makes it up. Is Ashen and Nomi following?
I want to ride on the horse.
Not seeing my
I imagine
again.
I want to ride on the horse.
No, I have not seen your roll. What'd you roll?
I rolled a 5.
Oh.
So I have an athletics of 1, and I rolled a 4.
And I assumed I was, since I was mending his wounds, I was riding on a pony.
Riding the pony.
Or is that too awkward?
All right,
I think you would need to hold on and still roll an athletics. or
Yeah,
something.
you're gonna roll an athletic
All right,
check, but
fine.
the DC is gonna be less.
Or what? Okay, athletics or acrobatics? Sorry.
Athletics.
Athletics.
Oh boy,
It's
the one I'm
mostly
not
hold
nearly.
on, I guess.
Darn, the
All
one
right.
I'm not as good at.
Yeah,
That's fine.
you're fine.
Yay!
So something about me needing to do something but not needing athletics to do it.
If you wish to go up to the battlements, you can literally just fly up. You don't need to climb the rope.
Oh, okay. This may be weird, but I didn't actually know that I could fly as a griffin.
Yeah, no, I had said as
You
much.
thought the wings were just for show?
Jane.
Well, I thought that I thought that all the weird conversions and gobbledygook and timey-wimey, but something or the other, meant that I couldn't actually fly until I got a talent or something.
No,
You can fly, it's just you move at half speed.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
Basically, there is eventually going to be variant griffin heritages that you instead could just glide, but you get other bonuses in different areas.
oh, okay.
But
Let's see. So other people were going up to the battlements as well. I saw some. I thought.
Yep. Anyways, let me check there. Success. Ashen slips and falls on some rubble for a little bit and is now prone. But
I say this is during the 10 minutes of downtime, so I figure I can probably just brush myself off and
yeah,
go.
basically, I'm going to allow. Basically, it's at this point, it's like, okay, yeah, you're climbing a 10-foot rope. The stakes are not that high, so I'm going to zoom out.
Oh no!
Okay, zoomed out too far. Because I have to move you all into this little remote map.
Oh!
Oh, it's only 10 feet. I can nearly just climb that.
Yeah, I know. That's why I had to pause and think here. I just realized that I think this other map is on a different scale, so one second
Yeah,
here.
I was going to say,
That honestly explains a lot right now.
Mecha Gentle.
Gentle goes down to normal size.
Oh, so this is what it
Actual
feels.
size.
You may want to move my Froggo too.
Me.
I am not moving your Froggo. Okay, I'm sorry. It's just unless it becomes relevant.
It's okay. It's okay.
not
We
worth-
can assume he's with us. It's fine. He's on me right now.
What? Why is Copper slightly tilted?
Because why not?
I tilted for this reason.
Yeah, I
look
really wish they hadn't done this. Where okay, stop the writing. You're not writing Gentle Heart.
Yeah, that's my job.
Oh my.
And Pale
That's
Ribbons, I'm just gonna
everyone's
toss.
job.
Alright, and focus everyone here. The green diamonds are goblins. I realized I didn't have a good goblin token. It was a little too late to make one. So.
That is okay. We forgive you, DM.
Obviously, they're gem goblins in this case.
We are the goblin gems.
I thought they were like
Yeah,
gem
yeah,
wolves
that
and
reference.
stuff in this world, so why not gem goblins?
Alright, so, Pale Ribbons, you're kind of just in the air right now, so I'm going to just give you this little flying icon. Really, I should just put this on a different map page. But I didn't realize until today that this was actually on a smaller scale.
We'll just theater of the mind some of this stuff.
Yeah, it's a narrow battlement. It's... Let's actually put you up here by Nomi, because she's technically riding you at the moment. So, okay. Scroll down to... Now, here's the fun part. The last part of this? Section 22. That's right. This one area where all the areas are very closely interconnected is like at the beginning, middle, and end.
Mm.
Alright, where's the box text? Oh yes, this is the section that gave me the hallucinatory goblins because I couldn't read. The Citadel's battlements provide a breathtaking view. To the east rise the majestic Five Kings Mountains, looming as ageless rocky monoliths in the hazy fog. To the south, rolling foothills unfurl, nestled through Breach Hill's rooftops. Along the battlements, 6 bonfires have been heaped, although only the southwestern 3 are burning fitfully, sending up plumes of reddish smoke in the air. You walk into the middle of a standoff. Up here, you recognize the halfling as the one that you were sent to find, possibly, and bring in for questioning. The bookkeeper's apprentice, Calmont. He seems to be holding another goblin in a headlock, threatening with a knife at her throat. As he looks around you, he switches as the goblins around you beg for help, with no weapons other than a few brands and torches, having lost their weapons to the field below. As the goblins beg for help in their native tongue, Calmont talks to you switching over to comment. And who are you? Oh wait, the do-gooders from the town! You were supposed to burn in the fire! What are you doing here? No closer! I'll cut this goblin's ears off if you don't leave me at once!
Oh, so you want to make them more impressive to you? Go right ahead.
How far away is this guy, like?
Measuring distance, about 30 feet, I would say, from you. Let's call that closer to 15 feet. Because, you're huge. And this area scale is throwing me off.
I think I'm going to rage and charge.
Okay! Believe it or not...
No?
No, he's allowed to do that. He's doing his own actions. First question. Nomi, what are you doing in this response?
Oh, I assume I was about to start talking with him when all of a sudden, like, my horse is moving. So I'm like, oh god! So I'm happy to like, probably grab on and ride him.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. Basically, I was going to give you the option to either let go and stay where you were, or ride on in Crazy Town.
Well, I don't want to fall off. That would hurt.
Well,
I was going to say, always Crazy Town.
Yeah, so I'm just going to move you up there.
Seeing how often this guy falls on his butt, and after a shot or two, he probably should have a little bit of backup here.
Yeah, as you rush him, his eyes widen in shock. He tries to cut off of one of the goblin's ears, but she takes advantage of your distraction, twists away, forcing him to drop his dagger, and flees to the south to rejoin the rest of her goblin crew. Let's.
I thought that was going to happen, so that's why I did it.
I was going to say, is like, they're not an adventurer. They should not be prepared for screw you, Char.
Yeah, exactly. Like.
So I'm going to let you make this one attack for free, and then we'll roll an ish.
Yeah.
He is flat-footed.
Yay!
Now, are we supposed to return this guy alive, or
you are told to bring him back
So
for
it's
questioning. So yes.
Also, the reason I'm also going with Justin is I have a great backup plan. I will use one of my best spells here in a moment.
All right. Unfortunately,
Apparently, I'm the only one who hasn't burned any of their level 1 spells.
Yeah, he has. Oh, actually, he isn't flat-footed because he has an ability to specifically nullify that. But either way, you did not hit his AC.
Okay.
All right. However, you definitely denied him his better initiative bonus, though.
Yay.
because what was he going to get to use before? Intimidate?
He could,
Or...
depending on how it goes, he could actually use like deception.
Ah.
But that kind of don't happen now.
Don't happen anymore.
Except
Perception for initiative, or
Yeah, perception for initiative. Gentle Heart, I could allow you to do either Intimidate or Athletics just because you kind of rage started a combat, so...
Alright. Let me see here.
Name Gentle Heart. First thing he does every combat, rage.
To be honest, perception's probably better for me.
Okay.
Because it's my highest.
I didn't know. I thought Athletics might be a little higher. Not that it matters. Alright, we just need Pale Ribbons. Can I get your initiative roll?
Yes. It's good. The scale kind of makes everything look a little funny.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, it's too late for me to change now, so let's make sure everything got locked in.
Like health bars are extra thick and everything.
Yeah.
Aw, man, them thick health bars.
Extra thick.
Extra thick.
Alright.
Sorry, we're terrible.
For this, I temporarily reduced the size of the grid so you guys can actually maneuver around on it.
Alright.
There. Okay.
Now he's giant size as well.
Oh, I kind of just eyeballed the resizing on most of these things, so... Like... There.
Yeah, that's good enough.
I just had to move you to get Nomi. There we go. Okay. And he was more up here, because he definitely hit you. You definitely hit him, so... Alright. Pale Ribbons or Gentle Heart, you may act first.
I'll
I'll
just
let
go
them.
Sorry, you go first.
What?
You speak first.
Oh, I was just gonna say I vote that the guy who can do gigantic hits gets to lead off the combat.
Alright.
What do you actually hit?
Except if you go first, then you can move up to flank, and then both of you will get flanking for all of your attacks.
Yeah.
Oh, this is true.
Yeah, you can
But
totally
that is-
fly
Just
right
keep
over
in mind,
here.
if you are moving, there was one spell I was going to use for once. But it's okay. I don't have to use it immediately. It's fine.
I think it would be useful if you communicated what your plan is before I.
Color spray!
Oh, okay.
I was going to disable him. That was one idea I had.
There are so many good possibilities. Am I able to get to flanking position on this guy from where I am?
Yeah. The tower's wall...
You can fly!
Yeah, and the tower's wall has collapsed away. What you can do if you want to work together is you can both of you hold your actions until Nomi acts this round. Because she is right after both of you guys.
That way I can color spray him in the face. Then, while he's blinded, you two can flank him.
Or maybe he'll
Okay,
trip
let's-
fall and just
okay,
fall on
I
trenches.
Okay, I vote that we do that because that sounds like a great possible combo move.
Alright. I'm just thinking.
Plus, I can
How do
also
I-
put up Inspire Courage as well, so...
Yeah. What were you about to say, Dustin, there?
I was just like, okay, I need to think of an RP reason to not attack this guy with my rage. But I can just hand wave it.
This is more about the timing, because you just swung
Yeah,
really
I bet
hard.
like after the moment, like after you hit him in the face, then technically I'm like going to have a chance.
Technically, you got like
before you
a
guys
full
run
round
it.
of action before everyone else, so
Yeah.
that's really all the justification you need.
All right. Well, first of all, Naomi, seeing this guy, is like, "Look, we don't want to hurt you. We just got to bring you in. I will use colors. I will hold my hand in front of Dustin, not hit Dustin, and I will color spray it.
That is reasonable. So, what?
But I am riding on him. That is partly why I took the spell. I
All
want
right.
to hurt my own ally.
That is a will save, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. He is stunned 1, blinded for 1 round, and dazzled for 1 minute.
Whoa! Ha, 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 ha. Dead. I'll go. Please don't try to hurt him too bad. As I.
All right. He gets 1 stunned.
Keyword. I said that's in character. I don't need to hurt him. Out of character. Go ahead. Beat the crap out of him.
Yeah, I'm still rage, so
That makes complete
Blinded
sense.
for 1 round. And what's something? Let's just use the light.
Okay, I finally got to use one of my level 1 spells. I've only been saving it like the entire dungeon.
All right.
So I think the next sequence is I get in position to give Gentle Heart flanking and Gentle Heart Kamehas him or something.
Oh, actually, no, it doesn't happen that way.
nope.
He gets less debuffed because Color Spray has the incapacitation trait. If you use it on something higher level than you, their save gets 1 step higher. So he's only dazzled for a round.
Oh. That's fine. That's still a okay trade-off. That's fine.
Yeah.
What is higher level?
So, okay, so it was the effects of the Color Spray that didn't happen that way, and not what I was proposing to do.
No.
There we go. Yep. For the reference, dazzled. Basically, if vision is your only precise scent, everything is considered concealed. So
Basically put colored glitter in his eyes.
yeah.
You just flash a camera and then I go.
So 1 second here. Where is this Keen Eyes ability? Wait, no, it's Keen Eyes. Never mind. You're all concealed against him, which means he has a miss chance.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Pale ribbons.
Okay. So what we're going to do is I move here, and Gentle Heart gets the flanking to Kamehameha him.
Yep.
I mean, can we do that?
Yeah. No, you can move there if you want. You can make an attack or 2 while you're here too, or you can attack raise shield.
You know, I don't think I'm gonna.
Keep in mind that if your second attack will have a penalty to hit, so
Yeah.
I actually have a question.
Yep.
Does that thing is that thing about 1 level higher? His saves are higher.
That was
Just applied to that incapacitation thing, or is it
Yeah.
any? Okay.
Yeah, incapacitation. Anything with the incapacitation basically has a chance of taking something completely out of the fight, so they're less effective against higher level things to allow single boss fights to actually matter.
Okay.
Aww.
So I think I'm gonna do is attempt to hit him with a chill touch,
Oh. All right.
which I guess in Pathfinder 2 doesn't actually require a melee touch attack. It's just
Yeah, most
save.
what save is it? Is it fort or reflex? Or will?
it's fortitude, and I'm pretty sure, and it's against a 16.
Alright. He fails, actually.
Yay! So it actually does. Let's see. Does it do any? Okay. Okay. It only has extra effect on a critical failure. 1d4 plus spellcasting modifier.
Mhm.
I think I actually have to manually do this. Plus spellcasting modifier, which is a 3.
Alright. You deliver a solid 6 points of negative damage to him.
And since he's probably not undead,
Well, if it was undead, he would get different. He'd get debuffed instead of damaged. Chill touch is actually
that's right.
specifically
They
effective
removed
against
some of
undead.
those annoying stuff of.
Now, I think I have to move up 1 square to actually get that flanking.
I'm going to call it based on the geography here. I'm going to allow it just where you are.
All right. So
Mostly because in reality you probably would have gone occupy those 2 squares if you were allowed.
Yeah, I mean the fact you charged him already kind of would assume you're already next to him.
Basically, he's effectively standing in a doorway with a combatant on each side. I'm going to call this a flank based on the narrative versus.
all right. Fair enough.
Oh, because seeing as he can't move this way, he's yeah.
All right.
Oh
you hit.
wow!
Yeah, you hit.
Yay.
Nearly max damage.
And you.
Yeah, remember you also get that plus from Inspiring.
Okay, let's see, that's like 17. Nope, that's not enough to hit.
All right, then I will send my 3rd thing and try to intimidate him.
All right.
Rah!
Keep in mind he has glitter in his eyes, so I don't know.
Of course, I roll horribly with that. So.
Well, I mean, it's not like you roll that
It's your
otherwise.
getting bigger attacks.
So yeah, okay. I mean, hey, he has really not been in a good way right now.
Mm-hmm. At least my first actual hit did pretty good damage.
Yeah, no. Like, really, what you need to do is just kind of figure out that try to do one alpha strike and then follow up with something else.
Yeah.
All right, Ashen Burntail. You have found the man who has been threatening the Gobos.
Your party member is currently in. You might want to be careful with the splash, since pretty much everybody is in melee with. Yeah.
I mean about that. I think you guys saw that attack roll.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we did.
Okay.
You definitely hit.
Maybe.
All right. He takes 4 damage because of Inspire Courage. One second. I just gotta remember when persistent damage ticks. End of each of your turns. Okay. So I'm going to add a 2 per.
Nope. Give him a fire icon.
I actually, what I do instead is I add something into the initiative tracker after his turn, so that I actually get reminded every time it comes up. Because otherwise,
that's really smart. That's pretty smart.
All right.
And that's all I'll do for now.
Okay.
Oh wait, no. I'll spend my final action just throwing out some taunts and curses at him because Goblin.
Yeah.
Ah, yes. Obviously, I think I see where the story could go to write your character out after this game.
Oh yeah, no, it is actually kind of convenient in some ways, but it's like he just looks at you more confused than intimidated. Like, wait, the dog is now insulting me in Goblin.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
Yes, she is.
She is good girl. Even though she throws explosives.
Oh, yeah, did we get hit
Most
with that
explosive
flash?
explosive.
All right,
Kaboom!
I just need to look up something here a second. You know what?
What do we know?
He has no weapon in his hand. He's on fire. He has very
He's
little
blind for a moment.
He's been blinded. He has very little hit points. He surrenders.
Excellent. Perfect. It's just like throws up his hand and is like, I give up.
He basically drops on the ground and starts rolling and saying, "What is wrong with you people? Who sets people on fire?"
You do!
Yes, that is the point. That is the hypocrisy there. So,
All right, so someone might need to roll a charisma check to calm Gentle.
Yeah, I'll definitely be trying to pet Gentle Heart here. Calm him
right.
down from his rage.
roll to calm the rage.
Calm the rage. Down, boy. It's okay. We've
Give
done
me a
it.
diplomacy check.
Would this be a... Okay, diplomacy, thank you. I mean, I don't have any bonus to diplomacy.
So you think that's enough?
I think so, yeah. It's over 10, so.
Yeah. The rage has abated.
Yeah, 17 is like a level 3 DC, so...
Actually, that does match my class DC, so...
Perfectly! So it's like, oh.
Yeah, I could have had him keep fighting, but it was just like this all happened to him before
What's the point?
It means we get to accomplish our mission without actually having to kill him.
And just, you know...
Well, since our mission is technically not to kill him, that does seem like an optimal result.
Yeah, it was more like, this is not, from everything I read in this does not seem like a guy who will fight to the death.
Yeah, it's not like a guy who's like super fighting for what he believes in, etc. Who's trying to accomplish his life goal or...
Alright, so we cut to him tied up with you and the goblins cheering that he has been defeated. Is there anything you wish to do with it? He just kind of, as he... Oh yes, items on him. You find a dagger.
The one he was using to threaten the goblins.
Yeah, well, okay, you don't find that on him. You find that on the ground by him. Take off. If you strip him of his armor, he has some leather armor on. You find 2 lesser healing potions.
Oh, we're definitely taking those from him.
You find a short bow that has some carvings in it. And you find a set of thieves' tools.
Okay.
Oh, gee, that's not incriminating or anything.
Don't you have a set of thieves' tools?
I mean...
It's different when I
Shut up! I'm
them.
part goblin! That's different.
If nobody wants us, I'll keep the thieves' tools.
Alright.
Alright.
So...
I should ask, is Gentle Heart still hurt?
I am, yes.
I am more hurt than he is.
Yeah, but he was
I don't
recently
care.
bandaged, so...
I give Gentle Heart my elixir of life,
Yay.
since the 10 minutes bonus versus disease and poisons have definitely run out by now. Heal for 6. Wow.
And we'll save those 2 healing potions. Probably one of them goes to... You should hold on to the potions. We'll figure out that later.
Yeah.
But I don't think we
Phoenix
need to
and
take
Gentle
his
Heart.
armor or anything yet. We're just taking his potions.
So, yes. So are you doing any... other than looting him?
I'll keep an eye on
I imagine.
You guys can talk to the goblins.
I meant,
So-
is there like a chair or something nearby we can tie him to, or is he just tied or prop him up against the wall or something?
Yeah, you have him tied up with some rope, and you're on the battlements. He doesn't exactly have a lot of places to go.
Yeah, and Gentleheart's
Yeah.
watching him. The big scary guy with the giant sword.
As the dust from the drama, I found some box text.
Ooh, the dreaded box to text.
As the
Someone
dust
could have done it.
As the dust from the drama on the battlement settles, you hear a distinctive garbled throat clearing from nearby. Soon, a short, slight goblin woman who had been held hostage by Clement approaches. "Excuse me," she says in a voice like that of a hoarse bird. "Excuse me, and thanks, you friends. You are friends? You must be friends, because you've just saved the Bumblebrashers from that man. So much flailing and shrieking! Ack! I am Helba, and I am the Bumblebrashers' chieftain. We have been stuck up here for so long, days it feels like, maybe even weeks, hard to keep track. First those awful monsters chased us from our comfy basement, then that dragon dog. Dragon dog?
I think it was a pseudo-dragon.
And then that awfling halfling man showed up talking about elves and other nonsense. No elves live here, just us Bumblebrashers. Helba looks back at her people, and a deeply morose look settles upon her face. I just want to protect my people, but everyone wants us dead.
Oh.
Ashen pipes up and will say, "Good, indicates you're a strong tribe." With the thought process of, if everything wants them dead, then clearly the only way they have to succeed is if they get ganged up on.
We kind of wish Bumblebrashers were strong in a real way.
Well, I can show you how to be strong.
I was thinking about that.
I'm not referencing that clearly.
Yes, I'm glad you got my reference there.
Did you get my reference, or did I get your reference, or did you get
Nope.
mine?
Both, probably. You're the one who brought it up. I'm the one who just sunk it. So.
Anyways.
Well, apparently not everyone. We were hired to help you.
Sorry. I have one of those lists of things you can ask and responses for that. So 1 second here, I have to kind of review that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let me read my script
while we figure out what we want to say to them.
Oh, who sent you? Did you see? How did you know the signal fire? Sorry. How did you know about the signal fires?
Actually, I don't know who sent us. I was here
out of character, it was Warble.
Oh, it was Warble.
Ah, Warble, yes! Cousin Warble, my good friend, good cousin, such a smart lady. Now she lives in the big city. Please, new friends, if you could tell her that we're alive, and that you saved us, the Bumblebrashers would be most grateful. We've still lost our home down below, but maybe not forever, right? Helba looks at the PCs hopefully at that last comment.
Why don't you go to the city?
Huh? I see no reason why you should have lost.
Exactly. As long as there's a understanding that you're gonna let the town be, I'm sure the town won't mind letting you be.
Okay, Duel, did you say something beyond lost? Because if you did, it got cut off.
Well, what he said was he doesn't see any reason why they should have they should have lost their. Dang it! I lost track of it because so many things happened afterwards, and then you didn't know what I said.
Sorry. Are you asking how they lost their home, or?
No, it was meant to be reassuring.
Okay.
That I think it's along the lines of, I don't see any reason why you should lose your home forever.
Mm-hmm. I mean, you seem to be good fighters, and you beat the dragon dog. So
I hope that wasn't your pet or anything.
no, it was one of those. That was them from those who drove us from their home. Brought them with them. I've never seen them before. They are not from around here. Not tasty either.
Well, I'm sure there wouldn't be an issue with the townspeople that... I mean, we also came to get him, pointing over at our bound up individual, and we're going to bring him back to town, and we'll make the request that, as long as you guys are perfectly fine letting the townspeople be, I'm perfectly sure they will happily let you use this place still as your home.
This place? Or... Because, they live here already. And this... Just so you...
Well, yes, but wasn't she expressing a worry about them not being able to live there anymore? It sounded like that's what she was saying.
They live...
Yeah, because of the monsters inside.
Yeah, they
okay.
live below this. They didn't live on the surface level. They lived in the lower levels. But something came out and drove them up here. Is basically what happened.
Oh, okay.
What drove you from your home?
Wow, Dustin, you get a hero point for asking the exact question on the list. No paraphrasing or anything.
I missed it. What did he ask?
What drove you from your home? Helba gets a panicked look on her face, but then she glances back at her tribe mates and conspicuously rights her posture. Cultists! At least I think they're cultists. They call themselves the Cinder Claws. And they said our home was their home now. They threatened to roast us, to peel us, and eat us. Ack! And they had those dragon dog monsters with them. So we ran from the vaults.
Wait, this is where those losers went? We drove them out months ago.
Then so many monsters on the ground floor. So we ran up here, to the battlements. That dragon thing down the courtyard kept us getting away. It wanted to eat us. Why does everything want to eat us? But thank you for killing it. We can get... we can at least get foodstuffs now.
Can I roll nature to know how goblins taste?
Just ask 104.
I'm gonna call that a society check, actually, because they're
Oh,
humanoids.
that's much better.
Horrible.
Oh no.
I'm gonna say that the rolling a society check to know how goblins taste is definitely a new one, though.
Yeah.
Man, I mean, the thing is, he kind of beat me to it. Are goblins even... My form of it was going to be, are goblins even good to eat?
Apparently! Because everything wants to eat us!
Well, we can return this guy and then come back and see about helping you your home.
Excuse me. Thank you! Thank you so much. We can tell you what we know. The normal way down collapsed, and she points to the pile of rubble. It will take a long time to open it up, but your friends, there's a secret door just down the hill to the west. It's not hard to find when you look, but I can show it to you. It goes right to the vaults where we used to live. We use the door all the time to go out and hunt for food.
Oh, perfect. Big guy, I look over at Gentle Heart. Can you give a lift to our bound guest so we can take him back to town afterward?
I imagine I just like pick him up by the scruff of his neck, like a kitten.
I'm sorry, my brain is picturing like you get down to the edge, you get to the point where there's the rope ladder, you look down at the rope ladder, look down, and you just jump.
That does seem pretty accurate for him.
Yeah, actually, what might be smarter, because at this point, Ash and Burntail's probably going to stick with the rest of the goblins, like teaching them tactics and stuff.
I was going to say this would be a perfect place for your character to leave.
Yeah, no, I think he's going to stay
my
with...
suggestion is you could leave the prisoner here with Ashen guarding them, and then just swing by once you guys are done with stuff.
Are you going to bring this up in character? You can bring this up in character.
I mean, that's pretty much what I'm doing. I just don't really... I'm still getting over the con crud, so I don't really have the...
Oh, no worries, no worries.
I understand. No, we're...
Sorry.
Like, if you guys want to just get out of here and take the guy back to town, that's fine, too.
I was thinking that way we can get a reward money and then, like, get resupplies.
Yeah, we need a rest as well. I mean, if she wanted, she could show us... Like, I'm going to ask... Well, we do need to take this individual back to serve in for his crimes.
She spits on him as you.
Would you like to walk with us at least to show us where the entrance is on the way?
Yep. Yeah. You get shown the thing. It's we don't have to worry about anything else happening. It just kind of we're in cinematic time right now. So there's a brief montage of you see a cut scene of where you just see a small scene of her pointing at a point in the hill, and there's lo and behold there's a secret door.
We kind of mark it down in our heads. We head back to town, I assume.
Yep.
Hand over this guy, get some rewards. Although there might need to be some roleplay of like Ashton basically writing herself out of the story here.
Yeah. No, I like I said, I had pictured that if nothing else, Ash might try to stay to guard what little of the Bumble Brashers remain. So.
Yeah.
Well, it's a pleasure working with you, Ashton. We'll try to see if we can get your new compatriots home back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had completely forgotten that you have to leave us for various reasons. Sorry to hear that.
Well, I mean, IRL comes first, and a job's a job, so...
True.
Yeah. I still personally regret it.
Yeah.
You'll always have a spot here at our table.
Yes.
So I mean, who knows? I might get lucky and get an earlier slot to make it to like the last half of a session, but
and we can
No
see
major
about
worries.
changing time frames once because my schedule's going to be switching to my winter schedule soon, where I can be up later.
Yeah.
But we'll see.
Okay. Let's say, oh, so you're going to go back to Dawn's Watch? Is like, oh, no, Leia's still going to be busy. So that's, that's probably going to be a no.
Yeah, no.
Okay, well, I'll let you know what I know when I know it.
All right. Any other last minute thing we need to do on air here to wrap up this chapter?
Level 2.
Well, yes, you will be getting level 2 at the end of tonight, which is why I did not want you to go further into the dungeon at this point.
Hey, we do need a break anyway because like our cleric was out of heals, so
yeah,
and I finally got to use one of my spells, so we actually do need a moment to.
Yeah, no, I'm trying to look up what the rewards you were promised for what you did here.
No, it is
We
funny
did
that,
take
like,
the 2 potions, and I think the thieves tool off the one guy, so we can throw that on.
It's not a potionio. Okay, I can't type. Potion.
Sorry to hear that.
Because I typed Armoro.
Interesting.
And, I have no problem with you taking the Thieves' Tools copper.
I wanna rob people.
I mean, I can do that anyway. I just have a big sword. We should probably look at that short bow because it had like carbons. So
Yeah.
So I figure you can go ahead and roll me an Arcana check. You have plenty of time to do it. All right. I don't remember what the level DCs are. You know what? I'm just gonna give it to you. It's a +1 short bow.
Does anyone here uses short bows?
And also, just so you know so the carvings are runes, and you can transfer the runes from this weapon to another weapon by paying a small fee.
I think I can do that.
That's definitely one of the things I like about second edition is that they do make it a lot easier, so it's not like, oh, hey, you found this ultimate weapon of legend. It's a weapon that no one in the party uses.
Well, do we know at all what the rune does yet?
It's
it gives you a +1 to your attack rolls.
Gee, it's like there's a certain guy who keeps having a failure with the chance to hit.
Gentle Heart.
Huh. And I mean, he kept falling on the ground because he was trying to do a good job being our aggressive dude boy. So I think Gentle Heart should get the bow.
I agree.
Craft. I can maybe do it. Just transferring.
Okay, yeah, it will cost you it'll take 4 days and cost 35 silver to transfer it. And you can spend more time to reduce the cost.
Are we taking 3 days off then?
Oh, sorry. 1 day. I forgot transfers are quick.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
well,
1 day is fine. That gets us a chance to reset our spells, to maybe get some
But
Yeah, we need
replacement
a
healing
day of rest
potions,
anyway.
etc.
So as you bring him, how do you bring Clement back into town?
Well, I was like originally imagining like Clement was like going on Dustin's back, but I like the idea of just Dustin holding him like a cat in his mouth. That means I get to ride on Dustin's back.
I mean, you're both small, so I think you both can.
Yeah.
We can drag him to the ground.
Nah, I think like having him like hog-tied around my back like that works.
With me
Okay.
like sitting on top of him or something, just to make sure he doesn't try.
You get some you get some looks like as you approach the city gates. The guards kind of exchange like a quizzical look with each other, like.
And by the way, Charon is totally like flexing. He's just standing on top of like Dustin's head, just flexing, pretending he did all the work.
Oh, you're frog.
A frog.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yes,
I was like,
frog
who's
flex.
Jared?
Charon is my froggo.
Okay. So, yes.
And just a monotone tone, I just go, "We're here to bring the prisoner in."
We'll get the council.
Thank you.
And you find the head of the council, Greta, from before. And it says, "Oh, you weren't gone long. Yes, you caught him. Thank you so very much." And she
No problem.
did in your journeys did you happen to get to the the goblins?
We have Gentleheart says as he like picks up the little halfling and then gently puts him on the ground.
And are they okay?
Yeah, he kind of like we had to rough him up a little bit, but he otherwise is fine. He surrendered.
Oh,
They're
no,
talking about the goblins.
Nothing permanent.
The Brumble Bashers.
Oh yeah.
Are they okay?
Yes.
Their numbers have been reduced and they've been kicked out of their homes by cultists.
Cultists? Oh dear.
Yes. Yeah.
That's
I'm blanking on the name now. Shit.
Cinderclaws.
The Cinder Claws.
I'm not familiar with them, but it does seem to be like dastardly. Are you planning on looking for more into it?
Yes.
You are truly heroes in this town, and I'm sure many of our people at our fine establishments would love to give you an adventurer's discount. And then she puts down a second thing. Here is the reward for finding them and bringing that. So loot, 20 GP.
Is that each or?
That's total.
Okay.
I would put each if it was 20 each.
So
Since Burntail decided to actually stay with the goblins, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so if Burntail
Like-
just stayed with the goblin, didn't even come back with us to town, we don't have to. So I think that's split 4 ways.
yeah.
At least for now. I mean, if things change, then hopefully you guys will be okay with discussing options and stuff.
There's an easy way for your character to come back in if we do need it.
Yeah,
If
and
we do.
if you do, I'm basically going to rule it that you're doing some small adventuring things on your own. Like you're just there's some small adventures there, and I'll just give you appropriate loot for your level, kind of thing, to kind of help balance the math. Maybe throw some nice little odds and ends along the way, depending on how long it takes.
Because yeah, I know for like 1 or 2 weeks it's one training time that changes training time, and so
Yeah.
things are going to be a bit odd here and there as we do different training until we can actually bid on shifts if there's even an option.
Yep. So but yeah, so I think you have just finished chapter 2 of the adventure path, book 1. So
Woo!
in the words
Go team.
in the classic words of the fathers, ding.
Who?
I was just saying, in the words of the fathers, ding. As in, welcome
Hey,
to level
congrats,
2.
man.
Ding, level up.
Okay.
So yes, you have finally reached level 2. You are no longer expendable.
Well, you were saying we were expendable before.
Well, to be fair,
yeah.
they did send you up to a citadel on a hill full of who knows what to solve a problem for goblins, so...
I was gonna say, and I got knocked down every turn. It felt like so.
Yeah.
Maybe Dustin's expendable.
It'll be interesting to see what it's like to play at level 2. If that's it.
And I would love some help, and
Yeah, no,
we'll definitely have the whole week though to level up though.
Yeah, after we're off the air, we'll do that. So I can help you with some stuff for the next hour or so. But
Yeah, I'm going to go take my nap.
all right,
Yeah, I might go grab food here too in a bit.
Alright.
But
to those watching us in the past, present, and future, I bid you all good night.
good night.
A little loud there.